On a quiet morning in a small town, there lived a young man named Karan. He was bright, energetic, and full of dreams. Everyone in his neighborhood believed he would achieve something great one day. But Karan had one weakness: he wanted success quickly. He often ignored advice, rushed into things, and refused to admit when he made mistakes. One day, Karan decided to start a small business selling handmade wooden toys. He borrowed some money from his father and immediately began production. But instead of planning carefully, he spent most of his money on decoration, fancy packaging, and unnecessary expenses. His friends warned him, "Karan, focus on quality first, then on presentation." But he ignored their words. When the toys reached the market, children were excited at first. But soon parents complained the toys broke easily. Within weeks, Karan's shop was empty. His savings vanished, and so did his confidence. He sat in his room for days, blaming his bad luck. One evening, his father came to him and said, "Karan, failure is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of wisdom. Every mistake you make carries a lesson. If you ignore the lesson, you will fail again. But if you embrace it, you will grow stronger." These words stayed with Karan. He began reflecting on his choices. He realized his mistake wasn't starting the business, it was ignoring advice and not focusing on quality. Instead of running away, he decided to try again. This time, he worked slowly and carefully. He went to the forest, observed the texture of different woods, and learned which ones were strong and durable. He spoke to skilled carpenters, asking them for guidance. He admitted his earlier mistakes and listened patiently. With time, he built a collection of strong, beautiful toys. At first, sales were slow, but every toy that left his shop lasted long and brought smiles to children's faces. Word spread about the durability of Karan's toys. Parents trusted his products, and soon, his small shop became one of the most popular stores in town. One day, a customer asked him, "Karan, how did you learn to make such wonderful toys?" Karan smiled and replied, "By making mistakes. My broken toys taught me more than my success ever could." Years later, Karan grew into a respected businessman. He not only sold toys but also trained young workers. To each of them, he gave the same advice: do not be afraid of mistakes. They are not your enemy, they are your teacher. But only if you are willing to learn. The young workers admired him. They saw how he turned his failures into wisdom, and they carried his lessons into their own lives. Mistakes are not signs of weakness, they are opportunities to grow. Success does not come to those who never fall. It comes to those who rise after every fall, stronger and wiser. The road to wisdom is paved with errors, but each mistake lights the path ahead.